So how are you feeling ahead of tonight's game against Trent Corinthians?
Yeah, a little bit nervous. Hopefully we turn up. Obviously we've been on a good run. We've had 10 games, 8 wins, 2 draws. And the times we've played teams down the bottom probably been our weaker performances, so we've got to make sure we're not too complacent. We're on it. Saturday we went 1-0 up after about 2 minutes, and then too complacent, and then we went in at 1-0 at half time, and that's probably, I don't know, James will probably say that was probably out of the 10 games I've been manager, that was the worst 30 minutes of football, and then second half we come out like we should do.
Nice. How are you feeling about promotion?
Yeah, no, buzzing, yeah.
Buzzing?
Good, yeah.
Cool.
Don't want to go in the combined counties. I don't mind the South Midlands or the non-furlough, but I don't want to go in the combined counties. It's too much in 25 for my liking.
Perfect. So done.
All right.
Cheers, Liam.
Nice.
Cheers.
How are you feeling about the season so far, Gaffer?
How I'm feeling so far? I would say very pleased with how everything's gone. I actually can't believe we're here at this point. And I think about all the ups and downs, all the decisions that have been made along the way, all the kind of emotions and all the things that have happened. And at that point in time, sometimes you sit there thinking, oh, this is the worst thing in the world, like, we've got to deal with this shit. We've dealt with every single problem that's come our way, whether that is from the football side of things, the media side of things, whether that is kind of anything that's happened across the club. We've dealt with it, and I actually think every single negative that's happened along the way, we've always got stronger, better. So yeah. For me, this is a long journey about us constantly improving, and we have to improve for next season, and we have to get better, and we're getting better off the pitch and on the pitch. So that's what I'm quite proud of, because again, we do look at it as a business, and businesses that continue to evolve, and we started with no experience whatsoever, and now we're going to next year, and I'm sitting here thinking, I reckon we got this. So,
nice. What's your highlight?
Highlight? Well, I'm hoping I haven't had it yet, but highlights so far, I would probably say the most exciting feeling for me was the first game of the season. That yeah. Where it all began, and it was like, right, now I feel like we're in it, so I can't really enjoy it just yet. So I'm waiting to now get to I've had the start, which was the most exciting thing. I want to get to the end, I think, which will top it big time. And then I think starting next year in a higher league, we'll probably then, I'm hoping we just keep going like that. So.
Nice. Good luck tonight, boss.
Thank you very much.
Maddie, how do you feel to be part of the AFC Welwyn media team?
Ready for it. If they need a sub, here I am.
What have you thought so far, though?
Nice.
The ground, the players?
Players give it the large, but nothing I can't take. Absolutely light work. Light work.
I love
Bring it on.
Half, Lewis.
Brutally honest, it feels as though we think we've won the league already. We haven't started. I think we're still in the dressing room. We've been told time and time again by Liam and T in the dressing room that we need to talk. There was no talking or communication. But we've still got 45 minutes to show them what we're about. And we'll come out in the second half stronger, I'm 100% sure of it. So we'll see what happens at 90 minutes.
Nice, cheers mate.
One eternity later.
Referee's gonna blow.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, it's just not enough today. Not enough today.
That's it, a very disappointing finish.
You can see what we said earlier one day at the beginning of the game, the nerves.
Nerves me, golly.
Quiet. Georgie said it in the car, didn't she?
Yeah. Like, we've got too much experience in that team to let nerves get to us. You know, like, there's players there who played step 3, step 4. Like, we should be drawing nil all here tonight. But listen,
these things happen.
We've
it's
had
still
some
in
great
our hands.
games. We've had some not so great games, and tonight was just not a great game.
It just didn't happen. A few players out, but it just didn't happen for the players on the pitch tonight. 2 games left, still in our hands. Put the champagne back on ice.
Get out of him. After watching that, I'm having 3 bottles.
If we take a couple of bottles each, they ain't going to know, will they?
Hey, listen, get under the table.
Take one away now.
Take that.
If there's receipts in the bag, take that out as well. So they...
All right, guys. Well, listen,
guys, thanks for
the lads
tuning
done
in.
their best. Just couldn't break down that team. And do you know what? Fair play to them. They were fantastic. We thought they really pressed hard. Never stopped running. Weren't a threat up front, but neither were we, to be honest with you. And we go again, isn't it?
Yeah,
we go
away.
again.
So we're away to Sarah on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday.
Bank Holiday Monday, is it?
Bank Holiday Monday, 3 o'clock kickoff, I think it is.
Okay.
So hopefully the sun's out.
Well, Lemo went into tonight needing the 3 points to win and to clinch the championship tonight. Finished 0-0, you must be disappointed.
Yeah, really gutted. I think the boys have done themselves proud to get them in a situation where we've still got 2 games to spare, because 10 games ago it wasn't in our hands. However, Saturday felt like Saturday a bit, the first half, where we've not earned the right to play, we've not played areas, we've not won our headers, we've not won our tackles, we've not ran more than them. I'm interested to see the GPS trackers, because first half I don't reckon anyone run near 4K there. It was quiet, no talking. Yes, we missed Scotty and Jack, but that's where you need to actually think, well, I need to talk to that, I need to step up to the plate, and as a team we didn't really step up to it. So yeah, really disappointed. I mean, fair play to the other team, they were working their socks off. They had some good players in there. I don't know whether they play all year or them team, but like I said to the team in there, we're playing the best version of every team. You know, they come here, so they can't take any game for granted, and we've got to earn the right, and we all go again Monday now.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm totally deflated, because obviously the lads done so well to get us into this position to go and win the championship tonight. And I don't know what it was tonight. What do you think it was? Do you think it's lack of experience? Do you think it was just the night that was in it? We bottled it, or what? Because I think we definitely had to beat now then.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, second half, I don't think they had a touch in our box there. Yeah. To be fair, I think. I spoke to T before, and we spoke about, you know, you pay players money and whatever, but you can't buy talkers and experience. Yeah.
Let's keep it facts. If money talks, then why them man they're speaking back?
And
it was missing tonight, wasn't it? Yeah.
You don't even need to be the best player on the pitch, but that talking is invaluable, yeah. And you can't teach that. Yeah. Just if someone clicks. And I remember early in the year at Sheffield, we had a very young squad and we were very quiet. You know, you're trying to get the talk, and you just need a few leaders in there. It becomes infectious, but we're very quiet. And then because we're quiet, the passing slow down a little notch, the pressing slow down a notch. You don't win the ball back as quick. It's just all very. The tempo's not there, you know. My throat's hurt today, and I said to them after, I shouldn't have to be shouting.
Why am I shouting? Why am I shouting? Why am I shouting?
What am I? You guys should be doing it. You know. So it's a learning curve, and I said to the guys in there, you know, I said before the game, we've obviously got promotion already. People say to me, do you need to go and get some new players in? You got anyone in mind? I said, no, not really. We've got a great squad here. But if you take out Scott and Jack, who are getting older and aren't going to play every week.
I'm just wondering whether you remember the Derby match in 1967 at Goodison, FA Cup, 5th round, and it was shown on a big screen at Anfield at the same time. That's right. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do. I played in it. Someone's got to step up to it, or then we do have to get new personnel in, because you can't. We've got a very young side. I mean, the back four must have been, what, average age of 21 with Sam there? Yeah. But you've got to start talking sooner or later.
I suppose we can't be too hard on ourselves, though. As you say, we got to this position. Tonight was disappointing, probably a learning curve. But we go again on Monday when we're away to start it, and we can pick up the trophy then. Yeah, yeah. The only disappointing thing was Monday. I planned to have a run out Monday. Mix it up. Oh, you planned to run out? Yeah, so mix it up for Wednesday to rest people. But I said we're going to have to go full strength now. Get the game won, then you can bring people off. Yeah. So we got big league game Monday against Saturday, and then we've got the cup final on Wednesday. Yeah. So hopefully we can come out all guns blazing, and then change it up. And we go again. Yeah, we go again. But you know, what's that? 11 games now, undefeated, 8 wins, 3 draws. Another clean sheet is a positive. I mean, we never looked like. Do you know what? To give yourself credit, Lemo, you got 11 games, 8 wins, 3 draws. You know, it's fantastic. No, yeah, it's been tough as well. You know? It's been a tough. Like even you look, oh, we're playing so and so, and then you look at the form guide, and you're like, yeah, another team on form, or oh, we're playing Aston Clinton. They haven't lost at home all year. Do you know what? And they just step up every time they play against us. Yeah. That team today, there's no way they should be in 16th place. That, I mean, the keeper looked amazing as well. You don't look like a keeper. The number 7 and all. It's a quick one. Yeah. Nah, we're playing the best version of every team, and we wasn't our best version today, you know. So we have to match their effort, work rate, desire. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the occasion as well, a little bit, you know. I mean, as she said in there, people thinking about fireworks and about this and that. Sometimes might take your head off it a little bit, but we put the champagne back on ice.
Yeah.
And we'll hold off on Monday.
Yeah.
Cheers, Liam.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
So I'm the first one to arrive at Sarrett today. Empty car park. But the story of our season today could be defined by the weather. You probably can't see on here, but it is raining, and it has been raining pretty much all morning, and it's forecast, I think, for most of the afternoon. But I can see the sun trying to poke through, so hopefully not. But there are some elements of waterlogging on the pitch, notably this goal mouth, the centre circle, and this linos section. I don't know what the rules are, I'm no expert. Let's hope the officials appreciate that we've got 2 games left this season. I think Sarrett have got 3, and we need to get these games played. We've got 2 league games today, and next Saturday against Tottenham at home. And we've got our League Cup final Wednesday night against Bovingdon. Edit that. Against Bovingdon. But today we are 1 point still clear of winning this league. And when I say clear, if Bovingdon win their last 2 games, they can finish on the same points. If we get 1 more point, they can finish on 71 points. And we will be on 71 points if we were to get a draw today. But our goal difference is better than anybody else's in the league. So really, we want to win. We want to score some goals. And we want to win this game. And that's it. We've won the league for sure. We thought we were going to do it last Thursday. Perhaps people were a little bit too premature on that. But everybody was focused for the game. Everybody wanted to get a win. And full credit to Tring Corinthians. They played a blight. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, bruh. You're excused. And I'm not your bra.
Edit that. They played a blinding defensive game. They came with a game plan, they stuck to it, and they were hard to break down. I'm surprised they're where they are in the league, to be honest. Because if they'd gone out and played all their games like that, they may not have scored very many goals, but at least they wouldn't have conceded any. But anyway, everyone seems to raise their game, especially when we've got so much to play for still. But yeah, actually, as I've been talking, the rain has pretty much stopped. So fingers crossed. It's only 12:15. I always get nice and early just to have to scope things out, see where we can put cameras and whatnot.
A few moments later.
Did I speak too soon about the rain clearing? So I definitely spoke way too soon, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot of rain and a massive puddle in this goal mouth. I don't think we're going to be having a game today. There's squelching here, isn't there? Lots of squelching in this goal mouth. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to the referees, like the man just said, but if this don't stop, this puddle here ain't getting smaller. And with that, after my last video, the chairman of Sarrett arrived. He did a video call with the referee, showed him that big puddle in the goal mouth, showed him the other puddle that had got bigger in the other goal mouth after a 30-minute deluge of rain. And the centre spot as well. The rest of the pitch was fine though, so there was still roughly an hour till kick-off and it had stopped raining and the sun was back out. But they basically just called it, and I just got in the car and came home, as did everybody else. So didn't record anything until now. But yeah, that was it. So what's going to happen now with our league? Do we get a point? Will that get rescheduled? Sarrett have got another 3 games to play before Saturday. And today's Monday. We've got 2 games to play, obviously Wednesday and Saturday. So are we going to have a Thursday fixture? Who knows? Watch this space.
6.5 hours later.
A very, very impromptu live stream because we've just found out on the match against Tring and Bovingdon that they drew, right? So they can't catch us.
Exactly.
Let's go! Let's go, Romans! T just got shot in the face. Come here. So I think this congratulations is turning into a fight.
Oh.
Did Lisa get you full in the face there? That was quality.
Yeah, so to celebrate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel, owners? Your first season?
All the stress, the hard work.
Yeah, that feels really good. Everyone's smashed it. Everyone's played their part on and off the pitch. We've got so much grief. I feel like it's almost spurred us on a little bit. Like 12 man, I think, hasn't it? All that grief we're getting online, people saying, you're not going to do it. I think at the start of the season, there was 2 Twitter posts suggesting we were going to be down the league. We've had our ups and downs, we've come through it all, and I feel like we're going to the next season. So many lessons, and we're in a very, very good position. So I think that lessons all over the place. So on and off the pitch. So hopefully next year is going to be less drama, less stress-free, probably a few more haters, I reckon.
I'm Dave, and I do commentary, and I'm the club welfare officer as well, Jimmy.
I didn't write a question about club welfare.
No, you didn't. People forget.
Talk about club welfare. How has that gone? What does club welfare officer entail, and how good a job have you done?
Absolutely terrible job. I put in the players group that I'm the club welfare officer. I asked a couple of people if they need any help, give us a shout, and they all presumed I was a pedo, and I'm trying to step down as we speak.
I'm Carly, and at AFC Welwyn, I'm currently on social media, comms and matchday photographer.
Hi, I'm Georgie Wells and I do cameras at Welwyn.
Hi, I am Maddie and I am social media content creator for AFC Welwyn. I am fairly new. I think I've only been to like 3 games, but I feel like I've kind of proved myself in the 3 weeks that I've been here, putting the boys through their paces. And yeah, making some good relationships. Skills that I probably bought are like TikTok in general. Like I have loads of experience, over 4 years experience in TikTok and short form video creation, YouTube shorts, analytics side of things as well. And yeah, just being overall a little creative powerhouse and just forcing the boys to make videos basically, much to their disgust.
Hi, yeah, I'm James Kilroy Films. I got involved with AFC Welwyn because I filmed Tahid and Lisa's wedding, and then about, 8 months later, he called me up and said, I'm starting a football club. Do you want to get involved? And I was like, I'll give it a shot. Had you had any prior experience being a commentator, and what is it like being a commentator?
No, nothing at all. So I only got, because I've known T and Lisa a while, and Carly and that. And then T rang me one day and said, we're thinking of putting this football club together. And he said, would you fancy doing the commentary? And I said, are you mad? So I said, if you want, he's telling us how serious he's going to take it. And then he said, would I like to do the commentary? So straight away I realised he's not taking it very serious, because I'd never done it before. I thought he'd need somebody that with experience. So I said I got down and done the trials, and that was good. And then Mick came the following week. So the 2 of us, somehow, we've lasted through to the end of the season, and we've both enjoyed it. It's been great.
Well, my dad's the commentator, so obviously he joined, but I don't really know. I think it just kind of happened. I don't actually know how I became a part of it. So, yeah.
I've always been a huge football fan. I'm a avid Bournemouth season ticket holder, which is weird for a girl who's 21 years of age. So I've always had an interest in football, and I feel like there's such a niche there for girls in football. Obviously, like there's a growth in women's sport at the moment, and I am not kicking a ball around in the garden, but it's like my own spin on getting myself involved in football. And I feel like there's such a niche, and it shows that like girls can work in football. It's a bit like girl power, I think, in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Oh Christ, I could talk about this for hours, but when we first started out, I was all about, yeah, let's get all of the cameras we possibly can around the pitch. You guys had obviously already bought 3 GoPros, so we've got GoPros in the goals, GoPros in the dugout. I had a GoPro for the changing room. I had about 4 other cameras. So when we started, I was like, just get as much footage as we can. After about 4 games, I was like, this is a pain in the arse, setting up all this stuff, having people to look after it. We got a few big crowds really early on, so security becomes an issue, especially when you've got Georgie and Harrison on cameras who are only young and they can't be responsible for all of that equipment. So we actually streamlined things, and we got better at doing things quicker and more efficiently. and improve some of the equipment to help with that as well. Plus our live streaming was a big part of it. I wanted to live stream at the beginning because we had this goal on YouTube to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's how you could get monetized. And I knew live streaming would be a really big part of that. So, yeah.
When I first started out, I was just helping wherever I could. And then I became James's assistant. And I was supposed to be the main camera operator, but we soon realised that my ADHD wouldn't allow me to concentrate for the 90 minutes on a joystick.
On a joystick? I love that. Everyone's like, I thought it was a camera. Why are you on a joystick? No, I'm leaving that. That's perfect.
I can't believe they let that get past the censors. For those of you who don't get the joke, the joystick is a metaphor for penis.
The best part, really, of the season was achieving what we wanted, what we set out to do on media, and the team that has evolved. Everybody that we work with on the team is just so funny. We've all got our little quirks, our little issues, but we've come together as a mad bunch of people that just all wake up on a Saturday morning excited to go to football and do the best we possibly can. And it's just been such a good laugh. We've all ended up working loads and loads of hours over and above what we're expected to do. And you can see the results from it because we all get on, because we have a good laugh, because the team are doing well on the pitch, of course, as well. That all translates into what we're doing from a media output point of view. And I think for me, that's the highlight.
Obviously, like, the promotion was the start of the kind of, we've done it. Like, that was our first, we're one step closer to achieve what we wanted to achieve. But I think one of the highlights was actually other clubs starting to like us after hating us at the start of the season. You know, they come and visit us at the ground for a game, and then it was very quickly changing into they liked what we were doing and told us to keep going. So I think that was a highlight, actually turning people's perspective of us around.
Pre-season was really good. I loved pre-season because all the music and it was hot out, so that was fun. And another thing, I loved it when we got promoted and won the league because it was just like a nice, I don't know, it was nice seeing everybody, all the like achievements from the whole season. It was nice to be a part of it and experience it.
First game of the season, just to see it all coming together, that was great. The game that was where we got beaten 3-2, wasn't it, when T and Lisa were in Jamaica? Do you remember?
Tottenham. 3-3. 3-3, but we had 10 men.
Yeah, 3-3. We went down to 9 men at the end.
Yeah.
And just like their fans were fantastic, and your man running out with the dog afterwards. There was a bit of needle on and off the pitch, and so that was great. Their keeper, remember him, the big fat bastard.
That's why I asked the question before, because it wasn't bastard, you said. But anyway.
Yeah, no. But their keeper was a disgrace. But you know what? He was all right as well, though, wasn't he, to be fair?
He's the manager now, and he was lovely in the last game.
Yeah, no, he's...
he was lovely in the last game, right?
Yeah, he was. And then the cup semi-final. The cup final was unbelievable. Like, cup final, leading 3-0 at half-time. I said to Mick at half-time, I hope they get 2 goals, just to make it interesting. They got 2 goals, I nearly shit myself. It was horrific. I couldn't believe it. And then I seen Carly bringing over a 3-0. Carly brings over the bottles of champagne to the dugout. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm. And then T starts an argument with their manager.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God, she's brought the bottles of champagne over. We're in trouble. And that was a 3-0. So a 3-2. Let's see, T was shuffling them in with his foot to make sure nobody's seen that, just in case the worst happened. So yeah, the cup, and then obviously winning the league as well. You know, we missed the last couple of games, but it was great to be watching them. Seeing the lads cross the line.
It was actually, do you know what, it feels so weird because I kind of went into the day and I thought, well, I haven't really been here long and I haven't really established myself. So it felt weird to celebrate a win that didn't feel like I was a part of it. But like everyone went into it and was just like, Maddie, like just get yourself involved. Like we all celebrated together, and it just shows like the sort of values and the whole like, I say vibe behind AFC Welwyn, and that like it's just so like team orientated, like everybody's so close, everybody's so welcome, the fans are like included within the whole team, and everything just about it is just so like close knit. which I think makes you probably stand out from, like, I say competitors, that's more of like marketing term, but in terms of all the other like non-league football, I don't think you really get that like relationship with your like sort of fan base as such. But I sort of just went in and it was just really high vibes. I mean, I've not really faced a loss yet, so I'm yet to feel that low. But it will come. But I think about AFC Welwyn every single day of my life now. It's like drawn into me. Like I'm actually sacking off Boreham Wood next season, and I'm AFC Welwyn full-time season ticket holder. I've been walking around the house wearing the bloody top like to bed and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, I'm hooked. But yeah, the cup final was just great vibes, so good. The flair and everything. Just the boys are funny, and you can see how much they absolutely love it as well. It's just so nice. Like, and capturing that on film as well. It's just like, it's just authentic. Like, they just love it. Just nice little community.
The big question. I was shitting myself. I've never been able to play football outfield. I played in goal for a bit. I managed a team at Sunday League level years ago, like 20, 25 years ago. So from a athlete point of view, I'm definitely not an athlete, so I was worried about making a complete tit out of myself. I was worried about the fact the shirts are made for like 10-year-olds. Like an XL was hugging every single curve on me. I was also a bit worried, going back to what I just said in terms of our reputation. I didn't want to be disrespectful to the other team, like Tottenham, who we were playing. Obviously, they had nothing to play for, but I didn't really want them to think we're just taking a piss because we've already won the league and all that kind of stuff, and look at this idiot that's coming on to play football. I didn't want that to come across as disrespectful. So I had all these kind of things in the back of my mind, so I wasn't really looking forward to it at all, to be honest. But as it happened, Tottenham were the best sports on the day ever. They understood. They gave us a round of applause when we came out onto the pitch, and they were just a really fabulous end to the season. And I don't think I completely embarrassed myself on the pitch. Maybe a bit.
Yeah.
So with that said, it was game day, Tottenham, and Lisa was guest manager for the day. Carly was head coach, and Maddie was actually assistant manager. And then Lisa got all of the players to choose their names and positions out of a hat, mixing it right up with me on the bench, Dougie on the bench, and if Dave Wells had been there, he was going to be on the bench as well.
James and Doug. Then everyone else will start.
What a bench. What a bench.
Pace to burn, that is. Sub yourself, mate.
Wait, when we have a 10th captain for the season.
Jack and Casey on the bench.
What an old bench.
You're still walking us out.
Is that? You've got to walk us out. Yes.
Are they going to put on the couch?
They're doing a...
Through the bench?
Is it? Can I choose who has it then?
For
the game? Yeah.
I think the gaffers chose someone already.
What?
Is it Josh? Me? No.
Is it Josh? Position today will be Sam.
Because we don't want to lose too badly, right?
You ready to be busy?
Clean sheet, brother, clean sheet.
Today, we might find out. We might find out about some players where they can play.
Left back.
Who? That's what I'm saying.
Left back.
Brazil,
this is.
left back.
Who's left back?
Is she?
Is she?
He said he was going to get pulled left or right back.
Right wing.
Right wing.
Don't look.
Carter.
Mengi. Right wing.
Thomas. Kendall! Come on, get Kendall. Team. You're cutting, isn't you? You want to be up front.
Left foot, right back, right foot. Kendall, back post, yeah?
They got quick winger.
Overlaps. I'll be honest, I defended.
Left wing.
It's pushing on.
Ace. Right.
Centre half.
Centre half. Oh no, please. Liam.
We got a beast in there, alright.
Two old boys at the back.
What position is this?
Liam at the back.
Centre half.
Someone quick.
Centre mid.
Go on, Mengi. Send me. I'll see you in there, mate.
So can you read?
Right, Mengi.
What formation are we playing? 4-3-3.
Hey! Mengi. Mengi! We've never had an all-black midfield. Come on!
Hamas all-black midfield.
No, get there.
Get there. Hold on, no, Thomas, you got that. Oh, yes, what you pulled out? Yeah. Will, centre mid.
Yeah,
no.
Will.
That's a good midfield. That's a good midfield. What is this? You got to be up front. You're up top, mate. Turn it forward.
Oh, I'm up top. That's it.
On the right hand side? Oh, no.
No, Dev.
Who's that?
You're the commentary.
Tabas. Yes. Who's that wing? Who's that wing?
Where is Casey? Oh, he's on the bench. You're on the bench.
Oh, come on. Oh, you're not. What time do you want to start warming up?
Wait, who's playing? Right, Gaffer. Are you excited for your first game? No, I was wondering if you would do everyone off.
Oh, don't go near, right?
Yeah. Go on to.
Josh, you going through the... Yeah, come on, all of you. All of you. Everybody, we're all involved.
Yes, boys. I've got a beer in the hand.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, I want to hear you. What are you saying, Mengi?
I'll go at the middle.
Boys, you ready, boys? Ready, boys? Today is a big day for us. Come on, boys. Why are you laughing?
Come on, serious.
Alright, look in, man. Today is a big day for us, boys. We won the league. I will go show it. Beat these boys. End of the night, just enjoy.
Let's go, boys. Mengi.
They're being the chat.
I'll go and get my training top in the change room. Yeah.
Right, John. Wait for my whistle, come and join me, yeah? Have a good one.
Have a good one. Have a good one, boys. Have a good one, boys. Have a good one, boys. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Come on in, boys! Come on, Welwyn.
Okay, we've got number 1, Sam Delappi. 2, Nathan Isherwood. 3, Liam Errington. 4, Carl Hudson. 6, Steve Janeja. Captain. 7, number 7, Mengi. 8, Will McNeil. 9, Tamas. 10, Croucher. 11, Barker. 16, Kendall. On the bench we've got Doug Perry, number 5. 18, David Wells. 21, James Kilroy. 14, Bradshaw. 17, Ricky Case.
About everything.
You're not happy, Dougie?
Ah, smelly shit you put on.
What, your socks?
I'm only kidding, mate. It's probably my socks, mate. Probably my socks.
It is probably my socks because they are so fucking disgusting.
It's the ritual.
Yeah, I know, not for me.
Get a little sniff up there.
Oh no.
Love it, Carter!
We stunk out the change room.
Wait. Sell! It's Liam sprinted yet.
Mengi!
Come boys. Passage of play. Passage of play?
Huh?
So you said there needs to be a more confident passage of play. What else?
Liam, quick.
Is that the end of the sentence?
Tell him some more words.
Mengi, is that the end of the sentence? We finished. Mengi? Mengi, are you okay?
Mengi, go on.
Do you need to come off? Right.
Yeah, right, so go on, what are you saying?
Don't be nervous.
Just say what you think.
Their job, mate. You tell them.
Say what you think. Go on, skipper.
Just need to be more confident. Again.
You're his biggest critic.
Who was the next one?
Kendall, give me service. Kendall,
Right, so I'm going to say you need to talk to each other. Yeah, more talking. More talking. There's no one on the pitch organised. I can't hear anyone.
Kendall, speak up. If you've got something to say, let everyone hear it.
Who's going to go on the 10 behind Carter and me maybe going to play as
So you should basically just...
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's
Oh, you're right.
Overruling the manager.
Deal with it when you're out there.
Right, Kendall's on the bench. Who's coming on the bench?
In my personal opinion, Kendall's sitting too deep. Those headers he's winning should be won by T, well, any one of us at the back, depending on where it goes. We should push forward. As Mengi said, be confident on the ball and knock it around. Too many times, myself included, we're looking long for Tamas or for Ace or, I don't know, Croucher. We're just not keeping the ball really.
Actually, can't we?
Yeah, of course we can.
They're not really pressing us.
Seeing as we're doing things differently today, does everyone want to say what they think?
Yeah, I think Tamas needs to throw it longer.
It's got 57,000 views now though, so it's alright.
Boys, I'm not going to do the running in behind that Kendall does, so let me come in a little bit deeper. I'm not as quick as Kendall. I'd rather get on the ball and play, so let me come in a little bit deeper and pick up the ball, and then you two can get around me then, if you want to get in behind. But I'm going to be more effective if I come in that 10 position.
You don't need to stay wide, you just come inside.
Yeah, come inside and let me come and drop in and get on the ball. Because otherwise I'm just doing nothing, it's boring.
Boy, can we say man on with it as well? I've not heard of man on. 4 balls into it, he's got the ball turned, no one said man on, there's two in front of him. Wait, am I coming on the thing? I've only got one request, yeah? Just make sure Lisa's left before Kendall you take the clothes off, yeah? They're not rats side, by the way.
It's angles.
Anyone else got anything to say? Will?
Yeah, man on call, be like. Got elbow in the face like 3 times.
We need to hit Ace a lot more on the...
Who's Jack coming on for?
Right, Ace told me that we had a brilliant finish today, the left wing, but I don't think he's getting enough of it.
he's not.
That's all I'd say. He's getting more space and let him show us.
Change it up.
Leave Liam for a bit and then we'll bring Case on. Still got to bring Danny
Right, so we'll bring Jack on for tea. A few minutes into the second half. How much longer do you want, Liam?
5.
I'll be honest, I don't think
I hate to break it to you, mate. I don't think you're
He actually don't worry.
Who's coming off for Dad? Who's coming off for Kilroy?
No, all just fucking crack on.
They're not coming on. How long drink have you got?
If it's 0-0,
20 minutes. What? Lisa, do me for Doug then last 10. I don't know. Let him do 10.
Right then, if you want the old ones and the helpers to come on for the last 10, you've got to score some goals.
You need to fucking score some goals.
You've got to make this nice and easy for us.
And before we go back out, let's all sing happy birthday to Doug.
Happy birthday!
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dougie. Happy birthday to you.
I reckon.
Goal from the captain, number 7, Mengi.
Thomas, come here! Thomas, come here! Thomas!
for AFC Welwyn. Lewis Crouch is coming off. Been replaced by Deadly Doug Query on his birthday. Happy 85th birthday, Dougie Query. Give him the bump. Another substitution, Tamas coming off for our media manager, James Killer Curry. He's blowing already, look. Well done, Casey. What do you want to say? It's been a tremendous effort to get everyone involved in the club, and we managed to get everyone involved, including you today, James, which was good. But yeah, that was, it's been a long season, and we finally got here. We told everyone what we were going to do, and we've done it. Well done. It's why everyone hates us. What about a big shout out to all our fans sticking around here? Thank you very much to the fans. And who have we got presenting the trophy today too? One of our sponsors, Shadbolt, here presenting us with the trophy for the league today. So I see you over there. So lads, go and collect your medals for me for the league. Well done. Big round of applause to the Romans, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause to Cottenham. Travelling out today. Thank you very much, lads. I definitely won. Not on the pitch. Who was man of the match? Who did we get man of the match to? Gaffer, who's man of the match today?
Big man of the match today has got to be American.
Yes, the American man of the match, round of applause. The Gaffer with the undisputed record of 0 losses. Even with me and Dougie on the pitch, we took that record for you. Well done, lads. We are on top.
I was at Georgie's Cup final, so I wasn't going to miss that. Yeah. That's the one thing that would have kept me away from it. That was a celebration, though, wasn't it? We had the league was won at that stage, and yeah, that was just, we met up later in the pub, didn't we? And from what I can remember, it was a good night.
Worst moment, like probably when it was all cold and like rainy, and it just wasn't as enjoyable when it's hot, because you get all cold at the camera, because before I was outside doing the camera, so it was cold. Well, I'm outside anyway, but yeah, that's when it's rainy. I don't know.
It was probably the Amesbury away.
Why?
Because I feel like it was a kind of rush getting there, and like we turned up and it all just seemed a rush getting ready, and I felt a bit of like we weren't prepared for it. On a media side, like myself.
I broke down that night as well, didn't I?
Yeah, that's right. And then it was kind of like a bit of a rush getting all the stuff set up, and then we lost. And obviously, then Josh Grantham left that night as well, so it just weren't a great atmosphere that day. So I think that was probably one of the worst times of the season.
The squad that started, I think we all got very close because it was a brand new thing, wasn't it? And as the weeks and months went on, we were, players were leaving. When players left of their own accord, they weren't getting enough of time, fair enough. But I would have loved to have finished the season with the crowd that we started with. Obviously, that wasn't going to be possible. And the lads that came were great. And the team that finished, you couldn't ask for a nicer bunch of fellas. But you could have missed the lads that didn't make it till the end. It would be nice if we all done it together.
So there's a few worst moments, and we've talked about it at length within the club, and this comes down to me working in a very corporate environment in my full-time job. So some of the stuff that's gone on where people have been effing and jeffing and squaring up to each other, and the C-bombs being dropped, and I was very much, we're not putting that stuff in edits, and I wasn't responsible. And I wasn't responsible for editing our big episodes at the start of the season. So I had some creative control, but some of those days when there were big arguments, and I think the third game of the season, Tahid himself, we've talked about it on episodes, he had a big argument with one of the players. That player left. Other people were talking about leaving. The impression we left on the team we were playing was not good. All their officials were like, what the hell is this all about? And I was like, shit, what are we doing? I don't know if I want to be part of this, but we got over it, we moved forwards, and it's been fine ever since. So yeah, that was my worst kind of thought process.
What excites me about next season, I think it's to see if we can get the back-to-back promotion and obviously winning the league. And how we're going to do media-wise. Is it going to go massive? I think it's going to. So that excites me to see how different it's going to be from the start of the season, because we've developed so much since the start of last season.
I'm really excited for the next season. I think it's going to be more challenging next season, because obviously everybody's kind of like got to know us now, and I feel like, I don't know, they're going to want to beat us. So I think it's going to be more challenging and more exciting to watch.
Endless possibilities, really. Obviously, I had to kind of cram all my creativity in sort of like the last 3 games of the season, and now I've had like a bloody month to sit off and think about it. And it's just, there's kind of like no bounds to what we can really do. Just because you're not a massive club who's playing in the Premier League and you have all this funding to do all these amazing things, we can do it as well. And you don't just because it's bloody, I don't know, Man U with a mic in people's face, why not Maddie with a mic in the boys' faces? I've been out a few times and people have come over and been like, oh my God, you're the girl that does AFC Welwyn. And it's just already in 3 games, getting that kind of reception just is a good indicator of what is to come. Like, this is just the beginning of everything.
I'm just looking forward to, look, as I deal with in the Premier League, you look forward to the comings and goings again, don't you? Who's coming in, who we're signing. Just going up that level to see how we manage. A lot of people say step 6 and step 7 aren't very different in standard. So that'll be interesting to see. I'd like at Christmas to be up there in the running
Oh God, plans for next season. We've got loads. Obviously, we've achieved, what are we on, 1,447 subscribers on YouTube. We had a plan to get to 1,000 by the end of the season, so we're already over that, but we want to get to 3,000, I think, this going into next season. I think we could get to 5,000 personally, so if you haven't subscribed, do, please, and spread the word. Maddie's on board and doing a fantastic job with more of the trending, the young person stuff that I'm not great at, what's trending, the latest memes and all of that stuff. So she's smashing TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts for us as well. So I think we can seriously go for 10,000 on TikTok again. Get over to TikTok and give us a sub. Instagram, Facebook, they're ticking along nicely. I'd like to see them grow to about 5,000 as well. And we're just going to get better generally at speed of getting edits out, more efficient in terms of how we process footage, how we record footage in the first place. Maddie, I've mentioned her a few times, but the biggest thing was we didn't actually have someone doing that social media on match days. Maddie said it when we talked to her earlier, getting those stories out on the day, getting the team sheet out on the day. We've got it on Twitter because Michael does the Twitter, but we never had it on all the other socials. And I think going into next season, as long as we've got that, we're in a much better place to grow much quicker, and I'm excited by that. And I think hopefully sponsorship is going pretty well, or partnership as we want to call it, because we've now created something that is actually a marketable product. We had over 7 million video views last season. We've got over 11,000 followers across all the channels. We can now take something really credible to people that are looking to partner with a football club. It's not just about having a name on a shirt and in a programme. You're actually going to get views on social media. So if you've got videos, offers, logos, links, we can really put those on all of our stuff. And we've already got a couple of partners interested, which means we've got more funding, which means we can do more stuff as a club moving forward. So everyone's laughing behind the camera because I'm waffling, but I'm excited.